funds. We take care of the mailbox that we strike with a plow, as well as we will come back in the spring and fill in all the scrapes that occur from snow plowing at this point. But there was nothing above and beyond that. So we actually had no problem with this last storm plowing one person short because of having 3 contractors helping us. In the past, we only had 1 contractor. Now we have 3 assisting us. When we get our new road crew employee on board, we will certainly be ready for a 36-inch snowstorm at this point.
Thank you.
Any other public comments? Yes, sir.
Public comment, thank you. May I approach?
Yeah.
Thank you. So my name is Roger Frazier. Some of you know me. Been a police officer for 25 years. I'm vice president of the East Cocalico Township Police Officers Association. I represent 14 full-time paid police officers. I'm standing here today on their behalf with the backing of my president, Steve Walsh, also a police officer in the township for, I think, 13 years. There's a rumor going around in the police community that the Board of Supervisors are looking to disband this police department. I'd like to take into consideration the PA Township News in August of 2018 published the safest communities in Pennsylvania. We ranked number 27th in the entire state. That's East Cocalico Township, Lancaster County. That's a direct result of your police department. I would like to poll each person. I'll begin with you, Mr. Chairman. Is there any truth to that rumor that's going around that you're looking to disband or merge with another existing police department?
No, not in my opinion.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Carrasco, did you hear me correct? Okay?
Yes, absolutely.
And your stance on that, sir?
That is absolutely, unequivocally not my stance, and it is something I never even considered.
All right, thank you. Mr. Mackley?
And I would echo what RC said. I have heard that rumor, and I will tell you that it is not my personal opinion that'll never happen as long as I'm sitting up here.
Okay.
You guys have done an admirable job. We have our differences, but when it comes to negotiations, but that stuff's over with. And we're fortunate to have a police force like you people. I am not in favor of any of what you're hearing in the rumor. That's not started by this board. It's started by people outside who'd like to see changes. But
I appreciate those kind words, sir. I'll be frank. The rumor has started and has kind of directed my attention to an upcoming Republican candidate for this board. That person is here today. I would like to actually call him out and see what his position is on that. Mr. Mitchell, your stance on that with the police department. If you were elected into the position of township supervisor, what's your stance on disbanding or merging the police department with the existing?
I have never said anything like that the township police department should be disbanded. I don't think it should, and I am a full supporter of everything that they do.
Okay. Again, the rumor mill is somebody had actually gone out and spoke to other municipalities seeking prices, contract items, things like that. Again, I'm asking for your stance on that position. Is that true, or is that strictly rumor?
That's nothing I've ever heard of.
Okay. That's all I have. Any questions from the?
My other comment?
Yes, sir.
If we disband the police department, I'm moving out the township.
Okay. If you disbanded the police department, you're still on the hook for some of the municipal obligation of the pension. Those things would still spend like $1.5 million.
those costs don't go away.
Correct.
So
And to rely on the state police, I'm just going to throw this out there, and then I will take a seat and shut my mouth. To rely on the state
You don't have
police,
to sit down.
you don't have to sit down, you can stay here.
to rely on the state police to cover this area, which we have just about 10,000 residents,
Over 10.
would be an extensive response time. It would do a terrible disservice to your residents. With that, gentlemen, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert.
Yeah, I talked to a gentleman who lives over in Bowmansville, and they have state police.
Yes,
You call them.
2.5 hour response time.
Yep. Any other public comment?
Alan, I'd like to make a comment to Officer Frazier.
Yes, sir, I can hear
And
you.
to the department. You know, one of the strategies we pulled together long term that I've been discussing is that we want to take East Cocalico Township to a new level. You've heard me use the phrase as many times that we look to lead the county in all that we do. And we need to have the mindset that fundamentally we're competing with the Wyomissings, the Sinking Springs, the Manheim Townships of the world. Having our own police department, from my perspective, is very clearly, is extremely critical to that type of community and having that type of community and that type of mindset, okay? So I just wanted to make that clear.
Loud and clear, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, R.C.
Thanks, R.C.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. Any other public comment?
This-
Go ahead,
I
Chief.
forgot to mention, there are the 2018 yearly report, the police report, up on the table for anyone in the public that would like to take one. There's multiple copies there. If you run out, I would be happy to give you another copy. So I forgot to mention that they're there.
Okay, thank you, Chief.
I just, I'd like to make a comment just to add to what Officer Kreischer said. I find it very ironic that we talked about, yeah, we have a 14, 15, 16 person police force. I find it very ironic that we, and I know for the people that are caught, they don't like what I'm about to say, but these guys, these people are very vigilant in what they do. And you might not like it, but you don't like it only if you're bad. If you're dumb enough to drive 80 mile an hour at 35 mile an hour speed zone, then you ought to be caught and you ought to be dealt with. These people have won the DUI award 2 out of the last 3 or 4 years or 5 years, and Officer Kreischer's won it once or twice, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Roger.
4 times.
4 times, I stand corrected. They're protecting you. They're keeping those drunks off the road. So, you know, we have a great police force. We really do. And again, I would never be part and privy to anybody or anyone who indicates that this police force has to go in the name of saving money. That is so stupid. And people who are on the outside looking in think they have all the answers. They don't. When they sit up here, they'll figure it out real quick. That you've got a good crew, and you go monkeying with it, you're gonna mess up the wheels.
No, when you have an incident, within 3 minutes, you have a police cruiser there. Not 3 hours.
You can't put a price on
No.
safety. You
No.
can't do it. That's like the people who didn't want to do the SRO. That tells me they don't value their kids' lives. I'm sorry. We're off the subject, but you know, it's all money. And we don't have a big money tree out back, I realize that. But when it comes to safety of people and children, that's priority.
We have an executive session after we're adjourned. A motion?
Make a motion, we suspend this meeting and go into executive session.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Okay, thank you.
KRC will bring you back in a minute.